Hello everybody, Drew here. Tip of the Mint Flips. I have, I think, 7 orders going out today for a little over $100, so that's okay. That's pretty good. We're on the climb up, okay? I got 2 more that were purchased, but they haven't paid for them, so maybe those will come in while I'm picking stuff. Quick update. I said I was uncomfortable with how slow sales were last month, and the only thing I can do about that is list more things. So my goal was to, in the month of March, double how many listings I did in February, which it is March 5th, and it is 1:30 on March 5th, and I have already doubled how many listings I did in February. Cheated a little bit with some multi-quantity, but not really. So by the end of the month, I should have quadrupled at least. That's twofold. One, I was listing well below how many I should be listing in a month. Second part, when I really try to knock out some listings and put the nose to the grindstone, as they used to say in the 1800s or whatever, I can punch out a lot of listings. So what I did is I went to my storage unit and I packed the car again. I didn't do an unboxing because it was boring. I can show you. It was a bunch of board games that I got for basically free, some cassettes and cassette holders, and my point, yep, that right there. So not great stuff, but it was a lot of quantity. I just had, it's a mess in here because I just stacked things everywhere I could, and I just put my head down and listed the next thing and the next thing and the next thing. And I don't want to say lowered my standards, but I changed my view a little bit, which one of my favorite things about working for myself and doing resale is if I want to implement something, I think it's a good idea or I want to try it, I can do that immediately. And then if I don't like it or it was a bad idea, I can change that immediately. I don't have to check in with somebody. I don't have to run it past somebody. I decide, I do it. So it's a bit of a mess in here, and I'm going to knock out hopefully the rest of this today so that I can get to showing you all the stuff, because it's some really cool stuff that I found in my childhood home up in the attic. It was fun going through it. There's still a few more boxes I have to go through. A lot of like the, what do they call it? Keepsakes, which as in mid-30s adult, I've realized keepsakes to me don't exist. I don't want my baby booties, my baby blanket. That serves no purpose or value to me. I did decide that what I'm going to do is certain things like that, I'm going to put them in one box, put it in the back of my storage unit, and label it open when I die. Because I don't know what else you do with that. Why would I just, my dad was like, oh, you can just put it back up in the attic. Why? To sit there for another 30 years? Like, that's stupid. It serves no purpose. I have no emotional attachment to it. I was a baby. Goodbye. So I currently do have a baby though. So any of it that she could use, sure. That's great. But let's get things pulled so I can stop jibber-jabbing and get back to work. First thing up is AT&T cordless combo. Let's see, on B2. It's going to be boxed up, so this might take a second. Panasonic. AT&T. Here we go. So it's a dock and then a additional, whatever you call that, extender, something like that. And I got $15.99 plus shipping on that one. After that, something I just bought and listed 2 days ago, so that's great. Solitaire, new for the Wii, Solitaire and Mahjong, right there. That I got $13.99 free shipping. I took an offer on that, but I paid, I think, $2 for it. Sold almost immediately. That's all good for me. If you watched a couple videos ago when I did an unboxing of my own stuff in my own storage unit that I just didn't know what was in there, this was part of it, and I said it probably has a value, but not a ton of money. It's a bunch of X-Files VHS, $17.99 plus shipping. That'll go media mail. I can't pull them all at once, so probably fast forward right about now. Doing laps. So yeah, that was a total of 18 tapes. As you can see right there, lots of them were in this box set type of thing. A couple weren't. One of them, we didn't have the right tape in the box, but either way, I didn't describe what ones there were. I said X-Files VHS lot, 18 tapes. $18 plus shipping. After that, sold a remote, genuine JVC something or other. Here we go. JVC in this bag here. And I got $11.99 plus shipping. Next thing, something from the old system. So anything in that area, I'm always very glad to get rid of, but takes me a second to find. Vintage Pyrex blue something. Blue orchid or something like that. Oh, right in front of my face, right there. Blue, I want to say it's blue orchid. Not a great pattern. Blue iris. Yes, blue iris. I do not know my flowers. Not my bag. $7.99 plus shipping. And then these were also in the stuff for my storage unit. I really wasn't sure if they were going to sell at all. There was 4 solds. One was for like $150 for 4 of them. And then the other 2 were like $10 for 3 of them. So it was really weird. And then I went on Terapeak to look up even further back, and that just made it more confusing. So I set them at what I thought was a fair price. I think I had them at $50 plus shipping, and somebody offered me 30. I came back with 40. They offered 36, and I said, yeah, great, get these out of here, in and out. So less than 24 hours, $36 for 4 vintage Stife pewter. Whoa, whoa, wee. All right, that's a bummer. Ooh, oversight when you're working fast. I wrote that there's 4. There's actually 3. Ooh. So I will have to message the buyer and see if they realize that. If not, that's a headache. Way to go, Drew. Way to go. You try to work fast and you mess something up. So I will have to reach out to them, possibly refund them some money. We'll see how that goes. But try not to do that going forward. After that, let's see. Vintage orange Tupperware canisters. Got, yep, they're one inside the other, but they're this style here. This in Tupperware is towards the higher end of what you can find. So keep your eye out for these type like that and like that. And if you hadn't seen, but in previous videos, even these lids, I was getting about $4 a pop for just the lids. So that's good right there. Keep an eye out for those. And that's all of them for today. Like I said, I got 2 more that might come in at some point. If not, they'll get shipped out Monday. So I'm gonna get these packed up and then on with the rest of my day. Okay, it's the next day. I made it through all that stuff I had pulled, you know, whether I listed it or not, except for the Tupperware lids. I wanted to keep those out just in case in one of the other boxes there was the Tupperware that it goes to, so I thought that made sense. So those are ready to list. If not, washed them up, took the tags off. But let's see what's in the next boxes. Now this one says Francoma dishes, so I'm thinking it's Francoma dishes. It's definitely dishes. And it is. It's the green pattern I was talking about for Francoma. And I have sold this before. Now, I don't know if it depends on what thing it is, whether it's a plate or... Because the one I sold before, I think was like a hot plate, like circle, whatever you would call that, a pot holder type thing. So maybe when I was looking it up, there was not a ton of listings. And I had to use Terapeak, which is something you get for free when you increase your store level. But it's also something you can pay for. I wouldn't pay for it. If you're going to pay for it, I can't think of it. I'll think of it later, and I'll put it on the screen. But it's for looking up older eBay prices. Because when you look at sold listings on eBay, it only goes back 3 months. And then Terapeak, I think, goes back a full year. But the interface on Terapeak is terrible. It's just not very easy to use, but it's free, so I use it, and it goes back further. And then the one that the name is escaping me right now, that one goes back, I think it's 3 years, but it might be even 5 years. So you can get a more broad thought on how much something's worth, or if you can't find a sold one, maybe it just hasn't sold in a while. But when I was looking up on Terapeak, the Francoma, there wasn't a lot of solds, but also not a lot of listed. So that's a good combination for me, or good enough combination. If there's some sold, but not a lot listed, that's still fine because you're not competing with a lot of people. This one, unfortunately, has got a little chip on the bottom. I'll take a picture of that. But I think that's what this whole box is. So let me quick unwrap. Yep, plates. I probably, if I had to guess, I'm going to say it's not going to end up getting sold as a complete set. It'll probably be sold in a plate set, the large plates, the small plates, the cups. If I had to guess, that's probably what I'm going to end up doing. This one feels weird. Oh, it's like a, I don't know, silverware holder? What would you use that for? Not really positive. Sugar? Maybe sugar? No, you wouldn't put sugar there. I don't know. Yeah, I think it is sugar because here's the cream. It's just kind of weird because it's flat, but yeah, cream and sugar. Like that. That'll get listed separate from the rest of it. Oh, cool. It's got a little, yep, it's sugar. It's got a little lid. That's cute. Yeah, unfortunately, a couple of them are chipped. That one right there, that one right there, and also on that side. So I might list these. I might just throw them away because really, when someone's buying something like this, how cheap I would have to make it for them to want to buy something with a chip in it, it's probably not worth my time. So these will probably get thrown away. The rest of it looks pretty good. Different, various plate sizes. One random small one. And then a cup set, but they're all the same size. It's just the weird color patterns makes things look like they're different plates because they're in the same set, but they look very different. All right, this is the last box I brought in from the storage unit. Already looks like a more exciting box because I can see something right here. You probably can't see that from where you're at. Still some more out of the storage unit, but this is all I brought in with me. And there we are. Got an Xbox. Original Xbox, so that's a good one because I will test this today, list it today, and it'll sell within a week. A lot of glassware. If it was 3 months ago, I probably would just box the glassware back up because I've said it before, but shipping in the really, really cold months of the year, glassware, it's just so brittle that the breakage rate for me is so high. But now it's starting to warm up and it'll be summer soon, spring soon, then summer. That's how seasons work. They go in order. But this is a good one here. That's Pyrex. So hopefully there's quite a few of those in there. That'd be nice. Yep, there's another one. And I was speaking about these earlier. These are the Grabbits, the one with the little round handle like that. If you put 4 or 5 of these together in a listing, that's a real good sale. You can pick them up for 50 cents, maybe $1. Well, that's neat. Quaker Oats bowl. I don't know how much value that has got. My dad thought it was worth $10 though, so he knows how eBay works, so he probably looked up the price. Or maybe there was a set. No, he had $10 a piece on them, so I'm interested to look those up and see what they're actually worth. But there's another one right there. Some cardboard. kind of nice. Tower of coffee cups. I don't know what brand that is. Probably Mainstays, if I guess. World Market, made in China. So not like a super fancy or anything, but that should be worth a few bucks. And then this, I know this will sell. I sell these all the time. But it's a Farberware electric grill. Open hearth. This one's, I wonder if it has all the parts. If it's got all the rotisserie parts, as it sits right there, that's about 50 bucks. Cord. Nope, no rotisserie parts. So that's about 50 bucks plus shipping. And then here we got one original Xbox controller, and it's actual Xbox. That's a plus. Aftermarket stuff, you know, doesn't sell as well. And then it appears like I have all the necessary cords. So that's good. I should be able to test that. I'll probably do that first. Maybe play about 15 minutes of a game. But that's going to be all for this one. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, go ahead and give it a thumbs down. Like, subscribe, share. If you want to know when my videos come out, go ahead and hit the bell icon and you'll know immediately. And be good to each other.